Curtly Ambrose comes to the wicket to replace Malcolm Marshall.
Ford has tried it again. Almost had a bit of success with the full toss. Our intrepid cameraman there, Deek, just protecting himself from the sun. What are we going to have to protect us from those shorts, Deek? Curtly has decided that attack is the best form of defence against Alan Border, and in fact puts it up against defence.
Not a bad shot this by Curtly Ambrose, hitting with the spin towards the mid-wicket region. And Ian, you're lucky there are no drinks to be bought in this commentary box. That certainly deserved a round of drinks there. Ambrose batting to Alan Border in this over, Ian, is just like you and your lunches. Every day the same thing, every ball the same stroke.
Well, that's the end of that session. 27 overs bowled, 91 runs, and 5 wickets taken by the Australians. Michael, I think I'll be pleased to leave Trinidad. I'll be sorry to leave the roadies, but I'm sick of all this trouble I'm getting from you and Lloydie about being the roti governor. So the West Indies 7 for 133. Dujon is on 36. That one bouncing in front of Healy. Had absolutely no chance. The bounce was awkward. Didn't have a chance of catching it. It just went straight up over the glove when it hit the ground. It's a really awkward bounce here, Ian Healy. No chance. In fact, he was probably lucky that it was wide enough that he wasn't able to get right behind it, because he might have lost his front teeth if he had.
So things going along pretty comfortably here now, and the West Indies are 7 for 145. It's Steve Waterbow.
A very good shot. Beautifully timed and perfectly placed.
Yes, this is one of the a sort of majestic sort of straight drive there by Curtly Ambrose. Hit it rather straight, and I'm sure he enjoyed that, because he was very quiet for the past couple of overs. It was nice to probably feel it in the bat there, and it's fed to the boundary for 4.
Curtly Ambrose has played some fluent strokes out there. Saying earlier, he's a difficult customer. Good concentration, with plenty of courage as well. And the occasional flashing cover drive. .50 partnership, 114 balls, and the total now is 162 for 7.
This is one that's just wide, and Curtly Ambrose lofting it past extra cover for 4. Looks like he's now sort of trying to see if he can. I think somebody's running with an Australian flag here, and looks like a West Indian, so I don't know.
39 to Ambrose now. Just check on how many balls he's faced. It's been all that many because he's been scoring quite readily. Well, that's going to go for 4, but Mark Taylor is the problem there. In fact, it's a good save by Mark Waugh. That has hit Mark Taylor, I reckon, on the fleshy part of the right hand, just up towards the wrist. And I don't like the look of it.
This was an edge ball here that just sort of clipped the top of his, just somewhere on his wrist. Well, curtly Ambrose, 45, his highest test score. And I'm sure the way he's batting, he could get a very large total here today. He looks very confident, playing some very good shots. Geoffrey Dujon probably is one of his favorite grounds because 2 of his 5 test centuries are made here. 130 versus Australia in 83-84, magnificent innings, and 106 versus Pakistan in the 87-88 test series.
It's a good shot. Quite deliberately locked it away over the offside. But a hit like a kicking horse. Nice piece of willow, curtly. 47 to Geoffrey Dujon, 49 to curtly Ambrose. He's caught and then passed his better-known batting partner. And there's his 50, and a well-deserved one too. Played very, very well, curtly Ambrose. Just the innings needed. It's his first Test 50. He came in at 7 for 110. Only faced 78 balls and hit 6 boundaries. Hit 7 for 180.
Top order batted fairly in a fairly cavalier fashion. They lost their wickets fairly easily, but there was some good bowling by the Australians and some good catching. Ambrose started off in a fairly casual manner. He got punished for it. It's a fairly long target, but it's not a very wide target. He's done pretty well to hit it. It'd be a bit akin to trying to hit the stumps from side on, hitting curtly in the legs.
Out. Mark Waugh comes on, gets a wicket. Alan Border is the catcher at mid-wicket. Mark Waugh is a bit sharper than Steve. And it's just crossing my mind a little while ago that wouldn't have done any harm to give him a long bowling spell.
Yes, he changes his pace very well, Mark Waugh. So that ends a good resistance from curtly Ambrose.
8 for 197. Courtney Walsh is the new batsman. Comes out to join Geoffrey Dujon, who's 57. Curtly Ambrose faced 111 balls, which were of significance to superstitious Englishmen, and the partnership was worth 87, which will be of significance to superstitious Australians. And Border was the catcher. That's only significant for the statisticians.